Today on America's Court with Judge Ross.
So I sent him an essay that I found that I thought has really great formatting, that he could, use some ideas, some details. I thought it was pretty obvious to not do it word for word.
What she sent you, did you copy that verbatim?
Honestly?
No, lie to me.
No, I did not.
In my courtroom, it's about equity and fairness. You want him to pay $628?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, knock my socks off. Justice should be more than just some foreign concept. I actually want you to learn something. The law talks about something may in fact be true, but can they prove it? And that's what's tough.
Fair, firm, compassionate. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. Angela Bedford claims her daughter failed a group project at school and says the defendant's son is to blame because he cheated. Ms. Bedford is suing Ruth Leedy in the amount of $1,000.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
All parties been sworn, Your Honor.
Get over there, Thomas. All right, so we're here over $1,000. Ms. Bedford, you're suing Ms. Leedy, but we're really talking about a case involving both of your children, yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's have both of them come on up. And this is?
Ellie.
Ellie, and you are?
Ian.
Ian. Two of you go to school together?
Yes.
All right, what grade?
Juniors.
Juniors, okay. And so, Mom, Ms. Bedford, what is your understanding as to what happened here?
The kids were involved in a joint project, and my daughter ended up failing the project because he was lazy and didn't do his portion of the project.
She got a failing grade on a joint project with Ian.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Leedy, your son, he also got a fail for the
Yes, he
assignment?
did. Yes, he did.
All right. Ian, was there something that happened as a result of you being involved with this project with Ellie that resulted in you getting a failing grade?
We was accused of plagiarism.
You were accused of plagiarism.
Both of us took.
Both of you were accused.
Yes.
It was a joint project, yeah.
I'm sorry. So, Ellie, talk to me about the group project.
Yeah, so we're both in AP US History.
Yes.
And as opposed to having a traditional final exam, our final,
Yes.
which is 40% of our grade, so it's a lot, consists of 3 different portions. So there's a 3D model, a presentation, and then an essay. I helped to divide up the work just to make it equal for us.
What were you responsible for?
So I was responsible for the presentation. Initially, we were both responsible for...
Who was responsible for the 3D?
Well, that was initially going to be the 2 of us together. And
All right. The 3D model was going to be done between the 2 of you.
Yes.
And you were going to do the presentation?
Well, we were going to do those collaboratively, but...
Let's make it simple.
Yes.
There were 3 things, yes?
Yes.
Who was responsible for doing the essay?
I was.
You were. See how easy that was? Okay. And you were responsible for doing the other things.
The presentation.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then who was responsible for the 3D project?
Well, that was initially going to be the 2 of us together.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Did you do the presentation?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you do the essay?
Yes, I did. I did the essay with partially her help.
Your Honor,
Yes, Ms. Bedford.
I have an email from the teacher that he did plagiarize the material.
For the essay.
Yes.
Did you plagiarize the material for the essay?
No, I did not.
Okay. Mom, what's the deal? Was there information that was plagiarized?
Yes, there was.
Yes, there was. Was it the 3D portion or the presentation or the essay that dealt with the plagiarism?
The plagiarism was with the essay.
He submitted something that was plagiarized.
Unknowingly.
Okay. Were you doing the essay?
Yes, I actually
All right.
did.
Where
part
did you
of
get the
essay,
source of the information that was accused of being...
But I was stuck. I actually needed help.
I'm sorry, you were what?
I was stuck with
Stuck with
something
what?
on the essay. I
With the
needed help
essay?
with formatting the essay. And
You needed help formatting the essay.
yes, and with Ellie being my partner, I felt like I can come to her
And what did you say to Ellie?
that I needed help.
What did he say?
Couldn't understand the
He
format.
sent a very thorough text saying, I'm sorry I haven't stepped up my game. I know I'm supposed to do the essay, but I'm really struggling.
Stop. Did you send her a text message saying, sorry, comma, I haven't stepped up my game, period?
Not literally. Here.
Does someone
Yes,
have a
literally.
text?
Yes, we
Let me
have
see
it right
Yeah,
here.
it's in
Who's
there.
got it?
It's right here.
She does.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm not happy about this case. I know you're busy with track, but you seriously need to step it up in regards to this project.
But then he also sent.
No, I'm not
yeah.
done yet.
Okay.
I appreciate the outline drawing you made for the model. I was supposed to buy the supplies, construct it, and finish it. Doesn't seem fair that I have to do all this work. Are we talking about the 3D project right now?
Yes.
But you had said you were going to do the 3D project.
We had initially decided that we were going to both do it together. And then, so Mr. Leedy's on the track team, and so I had come up with dates for us to meet because I knew, he's going to be busy.
All right.
But then he kept canceling once, I understood, twice, and then the third time I finally said, the project, the specific model is due in 4 days. I have no choice but to take the supplies, make it myself. Did not turn out.
Is that true?
That is true.
Coming up on America's Court.
My writing compared to this of an actual scholar is very different.
What she sent you, did you copy that verbatim?
Honestly,
No, lie to me.
no, I did not.
Closed captioning provided by. If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. America's Court is back with the case of Angela Bedford, who is suing Ruth Leedy for negligence.
You were running track. She set up dates. You canceled the dates.
I communicated with her.
Okay, but you canceled the dates.
Yeah, but
This
still
is not
communicated.
regular history for regular students. This is a class for those who are advanced in their placement.
Well, she know that I'm an athlete, so I know she.
What
she
does
will
that have to
understand.
What does that have to do with you taking AP history? Whose decision was it to take it?
Mine's.
Okay. So
He's
don't
very-
shirk your responsibility. Mom, I'm talking. You didn't have to take AP history. Mom, was there a conversation about why he was taking AP history?
He's very good in history. He's also
Okay.
an excellent sportsman.
So that he has no excuse to not follow through with a course that he's very proficient at. Yes?
That's correct. and
Because he had
passed
been
the
running
course.
track for
And-
more than just this one season,
and
right?
he passed the course.
So he's not new to the rodeo when it comes to running track and balancing his grades, but
Well,
he's
his-
still good in history, yes?
Yes, but his track team progressed to the finals, and that wasn't known before she
That's
set the
that
dates.
box that says not my problem as it relates to Ellie.
Well, had she asked him to collaborate with her on setting the dates, she wouldn't be standing here now saying, he bailed on me, he skipped out. So she set the dates arbitrarily.
Who ultimately finished the 3D project?
I did.
Is that true?
That is
Did
true.
you contribute at all to it?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I actually
Here's
did.
what's happening. Mom's saying yes, and you're like, which means no. And she's saying, I did all the work on the 3D project. This is a simple question. What did you do with the 3D project?
I did the drawing for it.
You did the drawing. Did he do the drawing?
Yeah, he did.
And from the drawing, that was stage one.
Yes.
The actual construction
Was stage 2.
was what he was also supposed to do, but because of the track meet, he couldn't do it.
Exactly.
All right, so she ended up doing it.
Yes, I mentioned it to her, and she agreed to take on the rest. of it.
Okay, and then she's also doing the presentation, correct?
Yes.
All right, so Mom, if his partner ultimately completes the 3D model and she's willing to do the presentation, what was going on with why he can't seem to get completed the essay and it's AP history?
There was nothing with him not being able to complete it. He was having a little trouble with the format, and he asked her, since it was collaborative and the grade was for both of them, he asked her for
When did he ask her?
suggested. If you look in the email, there's another email in there, I believe.
So on the response that Ian, your son, gives her, I understand, sorry, I really didn't mean to drop the ball, I'll do better. This is a text. And now he's saying, hey, Ellie, once again, I want to apologize for not pulling my weight. He keeps acknowledging that she's doing all the work. It's a joint project. This is AP history.
Well, he's trying to do that on the essay, but he's saying that because this is going to affect you also, I want you
I
to
got
be
caught up in
informed.
sports. That's an excuse, Mom. And I agree it was unfair for me to do so little. He's acknowledging that he's being trifling, Mom.
No, this.
And while you also had other things to juggle as well, it's as if Ellie's issues, whether it's sports, music, student government, they pale because he's an athlete. Wrong.
I'm also taking 2 other AP classes. So
You're taking 3 AP
yes,
classes.
I am taking 3.
I'm working on the essay, but I'm stuck. I have some ideas for how it could work, but I'm having a hard time deciding how to format it. You got any thoughts? I just need some guidance. Okay, so here, use this. That's what you send him in response.
Yes.
And
so,
what was that?
So I sent him because the essay is a formal research paper,
Yes.
we naturally have to look online at databases for essays or any historical documents to use to support our claims.
That makes
so
sense.
I sent him an essay that I found that I thought has really great formatting, that he could, use some ideas, some details in the case. I thought it was pretty obvious to not do it word for word. I sent it to him because that's
Hold up.
yes.
And what she sent you, did you copy that verbatim?
Honestly,
No, lie to me.
No.
no, I did not. Part of it I did, but not all of
Well,
it.
which is it? Did you copy it verbatim or not?
Well, part of it.
So the answer is
No.
no. You did not plagiarize any portion of what Ellie sent you.
Your Honor, I
Well-
have the email.
I'm talking
I
to Ian.
used what she sent me.
Okay.
I didn't know it was plagiarized.
That wasn't
I had no
plagiarized. It
idea.
was a document.
She sends you a document and you took it.
She
and
didn't specify that.
And so you took that document. Did it have the person's name on it or anything like that?
No, it didn't. But my writing compared to this of an actual scholar is very different. And also,
You said I need some guidance and then I can go all in. She says use this.
So I
So
assumed
she gave you guidance.
I assume she wrote an extra essay.
That's not
just in
guidance.
case.
Why was she going to help you with all the
Mom,
work?
Mom, I got it. That's not guidance. That's doing your work, AP student.
Well, that's
Mom,
why.
I'm talking to him.
Well, that's why I wrote partially half of it.
Wrong. You plagiarized.
I had no idea.
Oh, you had an idea, AP student, athlete. You're not stupid.
Coming up on America's Court.
You ask for guidance. She gives you guidance. And you go, oh, I didn't realize that I couldn't write it word for word. What's up with that?
I plagiarized, so did she. Because she knew what she sent me.
Definitely
Wrong. Let's
didn't
try it
do
again.
that.
Wrong. Mom, we have a problem.
Closed captioning provided by. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. America's Court is back with the case of Angela Bedford, who is suing Ruth Leedy for negligence.
You know what's so bad about this? Is that you're not owning it. Oftentimes when people get in trouble, it's not that they did something wrong, it's that then they try to minimize their behavior. You're getting ready to go to college. You're taking an AP course. You ask for guidance. She gives you guidance. And you go, oh, I didn't realize that I couldn't write it word for word. What's up with that?
I plagiarized, so did she. Because she knew what she
I
sent me.
definitely
Wrong.
did
Let's try it
not do
again.
that.
Wrong. 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 Wrong squared. Wrong to infinity. Let's try it again. You're so wrong, I need another word for wrong. Now, what did you do again?
I plagiarized.
I plagiarized. Why was that so tough?
Because he's a star athlete.
Mom,
I mean,
why was that so tough for you to say that?
Because this wasn't just my project. I mean, we
Look
was
at me.
partners.
You're going in the wrong direction now. Judge, it was difficult for me to admit that I plagiarized because
when she sent me.
No. Mom, we have a problem. It's I plagiarized because I couldn't figure out what else to do, or I plagiarized because it was the easy way out, or I plagiarized because I was under pressure to do track. But everything, it should be I. And what he keeps saying is, but she, and she, and she.
Okay, when he explained
He's the
it,
one that decided to take AP history. He's the one that decided, I'm going to keep my word as your word is your bond.
Coming up on America's Court.
History is a struggle for me. I had a C. It was a 40% of my grade, the project. I got a 0. It brought my grade down to a D. Therefore, I did not pass.
Closed captioning provided by. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. America's Court is back with the case of Angela Bedford, who is suing Ruth Leedy for negligence.
So they flunked the whole project.
Both of them, yes.
Both of them?
Due to his negligence.
Okay.
I had to get a tutor. I now have to pay for the tutor, and I want her to pay for the tutor because it's due to his laziness that she failed.
I'm taking 2 other AP classes. I'm doing well in those. History is a struggle for me. Before we started the project, I had a C, and my mom, she really wanted to help me out, so she hired a tutor to help raise my grade, and it actually was being raised. We got a notification from the tutor saying that it was improving, but because I had a C, it was a 40% of my grade, the project. I got a 0. It brought my grade down to a D. Therefore, I did not pass. And the whole point of me taking AP US History was to get credit for it, so it would look good on my transcript.
Why $1,000 though?
That was the cost of the tutor.
The tutor, she was being tutored in AP History, and you're saying because of his negligence, you had to come out of pocket $1,000.
No, it wasn't AP History tutor. It was the AP exam period for everything, not just history.
Is
So,
The
that
entire
true?
thing, yes.
So for the other 2 courses as well. All right, you don't want to pay that, Mom, because you feel as though.
I feel as though if she did well with the tutoring, she'll still pass the exam. It has
How does she pass the exam when this portion of the grade is 40%?
Because the exam is separate from the class.
Okay.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns. Promotional consideration provided by. This is America's Court with Judge Ross.
Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gavel is coming down in favor of the plaintiff. Your son was directly responsible for her not being able to secure the college credit for that AP class because of his lying and plagiarism on a report that he should have known better.
But that's not true. If she passes
Ma'am,
the
you're not
exam...
talking now, you're listening. I'm being hard on your son for a reason. We cannot keep making excuses when our kids fall short. We gotta love them hard, meaning that we love them and discipline them. We love them and hold them accountable. We don't make excuses for them. We don't minimize their behavior because he cannot grow into the person he's meant to be unless he's held accountable when he falls short. And if it means you gotta come up with a way of paying that money back, not Mom, that's what needs to happen, Mom. But there are consequences when you cheat, and this is one of them. $1,000 for the plaintiff, that's all. Case closed.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $1,000.
I'm glad the judge understood that Ian is responsible for me failing the class.
I'm really sorry that I caused Ellie to flunk the class. It's time for me to take responsibility.
Follow America's Court on Facebook and Twitter. This has been a production of Entertainment Studios.